Welcome to Aaron Plays. In this episode, we will be doing turn 8 of scenario 18, Pandemonium, from Lock and Load's World at WaW85, Storming the Gap. This is a 10-turn scenario. We're into the obviously the latter stages. I'm playing the NATO forces, trying to hold on to this location here. The solo assistant is struggling now to take this position so that they can then take or assault this position. The losses have been heavy on both sides. Let me show you the losses. So you can see the Warsaw Pact losses are substantially more than my losses, but that's still a considerable amount of units taken out. Okay. So, without any furthers, let's move into turn 8. The battlefield event. Rolling 2 dice. 6. That one keeps coming up. I don't think it actually is going to. Remove all ops complete markers from one friendly formation. There's no ops complete on the board at all. So, this is a non-event. Therefore, with my house rule, this might be a potential for the electronic warfare. 7 or below. Okay, there is electronic warfare. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, NATO places it. 4, 5, 6, Warsaw Pact places it. I get to place it. Okay, so we have some electronic warfare. Okay, so I need that counter. Is it going to be admin markers? Let's have a look. Electronic warfare. There it is. So I get to place it on a HQ. The other HQs are off map. That's interesting. Not sure what happens in that case. I think therefore I can only place it on that unit there. Boom. Well, that's not going to help their cause. Next card. First end of operations. Okay, my armor. These guys here. What are these Germans got still available here? They've got one tank with HQ, another tank, both disrupted, and the assault gun at the back there. Okay. All right, so this tank of mine, going through the steps, yeah, there's no disruption in command. So firing this tank into here will be 4 at 5, 4 at 4. 4 at 4. That is 3 hits. Okay, he's got 3 at 5, 4 at 5 for the actual wreck. 4 at 5. He saves once. There's 2 hits get through. He's already disrupted, reduced, so he'll be disrupted and then eliminated. Okay, so the HQ is suppressed. He's not having a good day. All right, that's ops complete for him. As these forces are disrupted, my armored formation can now move forward. Here. 1, 2. Do I finish off this threat? Or do I come and support up here? These helicopters can't hurt me. The infantry can. I think we'll finish these guys off. 3. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we can shoot. Not going through 2 wrecks there, are we? No. Okay. So shooting at the armor, that will be 4 at 5. They've moved. They've moved 3. I might as well do the full 5 then. 4, 5, because I've got over 50% of the movement. Okay. So it's still the same effect. So 4 at 5. Because they've moved over 50% of their movement, they'll drop a dice. So that's 3 at 5. Point blank, 3 at 4. 2 hits on the enemy vehicle, enemy tank. Okay. He's got 3 at 5, the wreck 4 at 5, and the woods 5 at 5. I've got 2 hits, 5 at 5. Blocks one, but not the other. He's already disrupted. He's already reduced. That's him eliminated. I think that's the last armor that they had over here. Okay. Ops completed. Yes, that was the last T-72 taken out. Okay, so next card. My infantry. Refresh. Nope. Command. HQ's fine. Disruption 7 or less. No, they stay disrupted. Okay. Right. The infantry here will fire onto the infantry actually here, and the Tau will fire. Actually, we'll fire everything here. The Tau at the BMP and the infantry at the infantry. So infantry firing first, the 2 at 5, point blank, 2 at 4. That's 1 hit. I don't think there's any cover there, is there? 1 hit. So he's disrupted. Infantry. And against the vehicle, 4 at 4, 4 at 3. That's 3 hits from the Tau. 1 at 5 to save. No, 3 hits eliminates. So he becomes a wreck. He's wreck. And that's gone. Check for missiles. Missile ammo needs to be checked next time they activate. And ops completed. Over here, there's no tanks to fire at. Can't use the Dragon at the helicopters. So fire at the BRDMs then. Right, so firing the Dragon here. 2x range. Point blank there, 3 at 4, 3 at 3. That's 2 hits. Ignore 1 hit for the improved position. That's 1 hit. You've got 2 at 6 to survive that. No, so he's disrupted. And my infantry, well, I'll fire at the helicopter. Why not? 2 at 5, 4 at 5, 4 at 4, the helicopter, because of the range. Only 1 hit, 1 at 6 to save. No, he's disrupted. Okay, and that's them done. Completed. Yep, that's the end of that. As you can see, once you start to take these turns, start to go quite quickly. My infantry again. Oh, it's nasty when that happens. There's no F2 done. Okay, roll for missile ammo here. Okay, so they failed that. So they failed to reload. Infantry, leave the missile ammo reloading marker on the unit. Oh, so they never go missile ammo no or ammo low. Okay, so it doesn't reload. There's no disruption markers to do that, so I should delete those. Okay, disruption unit in there. And he's now recovered. They're just not getting a chance to get in amongst my guys. Right, well, he's got no missiles, but he has his own person, so he's fire at the infantry. Fire at infantry. Okay, this time firing into these guys, and no one's in the open. We'll still fire at those guys there. Okay, 2 at 4. No effect. Okay. Ops completed. Here, the dragon. I can't remember if I must have taken roll for missile ammo. Okay, so we'll fire on here. 3 at 4. 3 at 3. 1 hit, absorbed by the construction ammo. Okay. And then the infantry fire on the helicopter again. 2 at 4. Using the HE. Yeah, 2 at 4. 1 hit. And he's got 1-6 to save. No, I think the one step unit, so he gets shot down. Ops completed. Now this guy here, I feel actually quite confident to move to there. Actually, maybe not. No, I don't need to. Helicopters want to get to me, they can come to me, I can get to shoot them. No, that's fine. I won't move that. Next card. Right. What's left of the Soviet forces? Nothing to clear up there. Bring on their HQ. I think they need to clear this to get these Germans up here, so they'll fire here, but let's see what their card says. Card 53. Fire. Yeah, I've got no one to assault with, so fire here. They need 2 hits, 2 at 5. No effect. Actually, they've got 1 extra dice. It'd still be no effect. I'm not sure, actually. They can be done that for indirect fire, but nothing there. The helicopters. They've got no chance of hurting here. And no chance against my armor. If I move them round, they're totally ineffective. They're just going to get shot down. These dug in positions, improved positions, absorbing that first hit is fantastic. All it says is they fire, but they can't do anything with their fire. Can't assault. I think they'll save them until the threat is to take out that. So, okay. Next up, my armor again. He's having a field day. Is it actually worth starting to contemplate going for the decisive win? Means I have to withdraw one more armored unit, which could be this tank here. And then these push down and take this back. I never thought it'd be possible, but yeah, I you know what? Let's do this. Let's prove Keith, the designer, completely and utterly correct, and me, when I first looked at this scenario, thought there was no hope, a complete and utter buffoon. The dice have definitely helped me in this, but there we go. All right. All in command. This tank will disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got nothing that can shoot it. 5. Ops complete. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ops complete. Next up, end of turn. Okay, so whom did not activate? No, my infantry did. No, my armor did. The 7th didn't. Not remember. Sorry, these guys, 2 units that's left, they didn't operate, and neither did the infantry formation. So I'll put those 2 there. I'm going to return those to the formation deck, move that on to turn 9, and you know what? I'm going to probably carry this on as it's been a short turn. So we're into turn 9. Anything else to remove? No. First card. There's 2 there, isn't there? Yes. Right. Electronic warfare should be rolled for. Okay, so it's a morale check, and morale is 6. So it is diminishing. Reducing. Right. Excuse me. First card. What? Armor again. Right. Okay. So now this guy is out of command. Morale 7. Yeah, he's okay. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ops complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ops complete. Next up, the armor again. Okay. So, remove the ops complete markers. Delete those. Right, command control. This guy. 7 or below. He stays in command. They're automatically in command. So he will exit the map. So that is I've now got 2 units, which is the minimum required. And this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retakes the town. Yeah, there we go. Well, I am surprised by that. So I'm heading for a decisive win now. So what can the Warsaw Pact forces do now? Have they really got any way of taking that one back? So again, to get a marginal, I just have to hold one of these. Can't end the turn at the present moment because these 2 formations haven't activated. I'm just about to, though. It's like, ooh. Okay, so my infantry. Okay, so nothing to uncover here. Missile reload. Yep. Okay. So far, the infantry at disrupted target. They've got no BRDM. Fire the tower at the BRDM then. So fire the infantry down here. That's 2 at 4. 1 hit. He's got 1 at 5 to save. He does. Okay, that's fair enough. And then the tower, 4 at 4, 4 at 3. To the BRDM, 4 at 3. 3 hits. He's got 3 at 6 to save. Well, 6, but 2 hits get through. He has got reduced, that's 1. But then he was already disrupted, so yeah, he's gone. That's him. My missile ammo. Yeah, he's gone to missile low again. Or reloading. Ops completed. The dragon. This BRDM. After it, 3 at 4, 3 at 3. 1 hit, absorbed by the position. Infantry, 2 at 5. 2 at 5 at one of the helicopters. 1 hit. 1 at 6. No. So one of these helicopters disrupted. These are ops complete. And I'll keep those not doing anything. Next up, Soviet Special Forces. That is literally just this mortar team. Again, trying to get something going over here. Rolling 3 dice at 5. 1 hit, absorbed by the improved position. Let's get sick of hearing me saying that now. Ops completed. My infantry again. Okay, refresh, remove these. Reload missiles. Yep. My infantry will again fire on here. 2 at 4. No effect. And the dragon will fire over here. Sort of the same elevation, isn't it? So 4 at 3. No effect. Because again, it absorbs. Roll for ammo. Okay, for ammo. Ops complete. These guys here. Dragon. Same target, 3 at 4. 3 at 3. For 2 hits, so it's 1 gets through. And it's got 2 at 6 to save. No, 1 got through. So he's now reduced. Okay, and the infantry will shoot again at the helicopter. 2 at 5. 1 hit. 1 at 6 to save. No, so he's 1-step unit, so he's gone. Okay, ops complete. Battlefield event. Event 10. Forward reserves. Let's see which side gets this. 1 to 3 NATO. I get some reserves. Forward reserves are attempting to deploy to the battlefield. If possible, immediately flip 1 or 2 platoons of one and only one of your formations back to their unreduced side, or immediately place a destroyed friendly platoon, full strength side up, into a legal stack with a unit of its formation, or a hex not adjacent to an enemy unit, but adjacent to a friendly unit of that formation. Neither is possible, the event has no effect. If a formation has no units left and so reappears because of this event, add its reduced HQ to its suppressed HQ holding box. Well, so forward reserves are attempting to deploy immediately flip 1 or 2 platoons of one and only one of them back to their unreduced side, or immediately place a destroyed friendly platoon full strength side up into a legal stack with a unit of its formation, or a hex not adjacent to an enemy unit but adjacent to a friendly unit. Okay. Well, I'm going to take this guy, which means his HQ comes back in there. They've managed to battle. Some guys have obviously been working here, fixed him up. That would mean I'd have to put the cards back in the deck. Well, I think that event has really finished it. Effectively, they've got no way of taking out tanks now, other than the minuscule effective weapons here. Some long-range artillery, but I think the scenario is over. Especially with me, if they had got that event, that might have changed things a little bit. But with myself getting that event, I mean, if they can take me out here, they've just got infantry. I can just slaughter them with tanks. I mean, this tank now can come back. So I might just keep it down there, say, right, come and take me. My infantry haven't even scratched here yet, and they've thrown everything. And they're just, all right, they have been extremely unlucky. There's a couple of turns here when it could have gone either way, when everything went my way. So this is turn 9. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. I can't see the point of continuing this. This is just slaughter now. Yeah. Well, that scenario has taken me completely by surprise, because looking at the initial force disposition and what's involved on each side, I thought there was no way the NATO forces can actually hold. And going for a decisive victory, I thought was mission impossible. But as the scenario progressed, that became a different point of view. These improved positions, especially with infantry defending them, are a real tricky place to take. Absorbing that first hit, the amount of assaults that went in here, okay, and again, any one of these got lucky, that position would have fallen. But they still got to then cross open ground to get to here. The open ground is the killer, really. Maybe one of these can pop off a bit of smoke, but still, it's tricky. Very, very tricky. Also, obviously, the multiple activations for each of the NATO commands, the Warsaw Pact only having one designated formation so that they could get maybe one formation activating twice, didn't happen that often. And then, yes, taking one tank off right at the beginning and then taking one off towards the end, so then this guy could come down. Once this armored force was taken out, 10 T-72s platoons gone, eradicated. Okay, my M10s, my M1s were taken out, but now one of them's come back. So yes, I was wrong. I raised questions on Board Game Geek regarding, is this scenario balanced? Is it, is this the right way around? I just was totally unsure. However, this does show me, even with my boosted morale for the Warsaw Pact, when they've got an assault, a position over open ground, and this is all open ground, they are fragile. The amount of shots that the NATO can get off with their double activations, and better morale, some recovering the weapons and missiles and such forth. Well, as you can see, the losses in and on the way. Could I have done better with the Soviet helicopters? I don't know. So my skill with the helicopters is still weak. I don't know. Should they have come straight in here? What else could they have done? I mean, I could have brought them in here, dismounted them, walked up. They've still got to get, maybe bringing them in here, then totally swamp this position might have been worked better. I honestly didn't think this position would keep holding out. Hence why I thought, well, Soviets want to assault. Let's bring them up and try to take this out. Again, the card draws didn't help them, that my guys activated twice here and whittled them down before they got to go again. That's the nature of the actual formation deck. I mean, they did have 2 activations per turn, but sometimes even that doesn't help you. They can't directly land as an assault into the position, not like you can with a armored personnel carrier. You can bring that up to an adjacent hex and then actually unload the infantry in to the target. You can't do that with the helicopters. They can be brought up to here, for example, but then they can't unload into the enemy hex. They have to unload into the hex or anywhere else adjacent where there isn't enemy troops. So bringing in, 3 platoons plus the mortar backup, that might do it, but nothing went for the Warsaw Pact in this scenario at all. So I would say my NATO forces were extremely lucky. But that happens. So yeah, that is the end of the scenario. An interesting struggle. Also, that means the end of the 3 that I was playing, scenario 15, 17, 18, which was all one thrust on the Storming the Gap by the German, East German 3rd Corps. So this is this is their high watermark, and their forces have been severely depleted. So yes, I enjoyed that. I did enjoy it. I've enjoyed now 5 games using the solo assistant with this. So I'll contemplate if I'll do any more, or if I might move on to Nations at War, which is the World War II version. I haven't made my mind up as yet. So if you enjoyed what you're watching, please click like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Any comments, much appreciated. Until next time, bye.